Alright, we are live. Now I'm gonna do bar replay again. Recap. This is not financial advice. This is just entertainment purposes only. Let's see, Monday was President's Day, so we gotta start on Tuesday. So Tuesday, let's see, this is Friday. Now it's Tuesday. So we're gonna use Friday as our anchor. Is that and that. We're gonna recreate and see if I can remember what happens with this trade. And I think I do remember because that day I didn't wake up. Basically what happened was equal highs here. We are below the body of this candle. So for me, bearish automatically. Even though this candle is not that big. It's only, how many thick? 14, like it's only $3 thick, or range is that big, which is not that much to justify completely bearish, but it is more bearish than bullish. And we have, for me, this is an area to fill, and we're gonna ignore bounces because again we're in a bearish situation. So bearish situation tells me where am I gonna bounce to go down, or where am I gonna break to go down. So if it's gonna break anything, we got this pivots that
it's 11:30.
It's gotta break and retest maybe. And for a bounce, for it to bounce, it's gotta bounce. Let me see, hold on. So this is our breakdown line. Break and then maybe retest, or just go with momentum, but most likely break and retest. And then for a bounce, or in this case going down, rejection, reject this level or reject the body of the candle. So let's find out what it does. So I'm watching this right here with an arbitrary 1% stop range. I'm gonna enter it with a no touch entry and get out if it touches my entry, and then find out if it's like a retest kind of entry. And then the other possibility is this one right here. For this one, I'll also add arbitrary $1 stop range, and if it fails or stops me out at my entry, I'll find out if it's a retest type entry. And then obviously my target, can't forget about that. Hopefully below this. We're already near it, but ultimately something more like right here. Reach this liquidity area right here where wicks have passed before. So let's see it play out. What the heck? Alright, now it's acting weird. What's going on? I gotta do 2 minute. Yeah, I don't know. I think it doesn't want to do 1 minute. Yeah, I have to do a 2 minute. That sucks. Boo. So I retested this top. If we check out the 1 minute, that's how that looks like. Let's go back to the 2 minute. So would have gotten out of one contract already, and possibly two. Yes, out of two. And then for the third one, would be around here. Boom. Hit target. Obviously, this would have scared me, and this is a no-touch re-entry. Look how it looks in the 1 minute. That's how it looks on the 1 minute. Would it doesn't want to do it. Okay, let's do 2 minutes. Yeah, for some reason, 2 minutes too far. They don't want to give me too much availability. So let's see if it's freezing. Why? This is annoying. Come on, trade you. Put your shit together. So it did on the daily. This one's messing up. I don't know why. It's messing up. Yeah, it's not showing. I have to go here. Come on, man. Now it's not doing either or. That is so freaking messed up. I have to do literally 5 minutes. Look at this glitch. That is so messed up, man. Come on. I'm paying for this. Yeah, that could have been an entry, but the stop range for that, I don't know. It's too much. Change of structure, yeah, possibly that. Pivot, higher low is an entry. And that's the day. I paused it, bro. Come on, chill. Alright, let's clear. A 5 minute. Change this back to the daily. God dang it. Went too far. I'm not really paying attention. Kind of mad that that's happening. But anyways, back to drawing our lines. That belongs here. Okay, we're in a small body. We are somewhere where literally don't know what to do with this. I already saw kind of what happened, went up, but why did it go up? For me, more of a retest of that. Broke there, retest this possibly. I don't remember well if I participated. What happened here? I don't remember what happened. 8:30. What happened here? I mean, yeah, that's what I would do is just go based off of this line. Maybe climb the ladder again, and then. But there's so many things to do here on the top of the daily is not looking like something. I think I would wait for a structure. I don't think nothing's. Yeah, I'll have to wait for some structure. Oh, here you go again, man. Gosh. Doesn't want to do the 2 minute now. Yeah, so it was a mess. Look at that. Just a mess. I probably traded a little bit, but it was not. Look at the 1 minute. Yeah, so look at this mess. Oh, I think I remember. So, failing to go lower. Look how many times it fails to go lower. So at this point, after failing so many times to go lower, this last pivot is like, okay, that's the entry. And from here, that entry, they didn't want to go down and redo this on the daily. So no choice but to try the other way and just go for $1. Stop range. Try to get this automatically back to the top. And if it wants to give us more, we will take it. We would gladly accept it because it's such a small probability to trade, no more than 2 contracts. Okay, so obviously it's not letting me do the 1 minute. Last week it did. I don't know why it's not doing it this time. So there you go. Now it did fulfill 1 contract, and this could have been a no-touch exit. Yeah, that's a no-touch exit. So that's a good trade, and I think for the rest of the day, what does it do? It does fulfill it eventually, but that's a long wait, and then it just goes sideways for the rest of the day. So initially, yes, really good. At the end, well, what did it do? Liquidity here. Look at that. From this wick. Yeah, that's kind of valid. That's an area of rejection. Yeah. But definitely a good entry here would have been. Recognizing this is, it takes practice. The stop set here, yeah, that's good because the entry is the exit on this type of situation. It stops me out right away. I see if it wicks again, closes up, reclaims, and enter. And then that will be a structure entry with less size. Alright, let's move on to next candle. Let me erase these lines. And how you reuse these levels. Change this to 1 hour so I can skip faster. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. Five. And then I'll leave that one, change it to 15. Ugh, I went too far. 8:30, right on the dot. Okay, Reset the lines. Boom, boom. Now we got a small candle, kind of like a doji daily. We are way below. To me, still bearish, below the candle. We can definitely go lower. An entry, either reject here or break out of here. And for me, this is more like a breakout. Let's check. Boom, breakout. This was Thursday. Target probably bottom of here, like 400, 443. It's 5 minutes, so I can't really see. Well, I gotta switch between 1 and 5. So there you have it. That's that candle. And I think it's already displaying what happened. Wow. Yeah, that was the bottom, I think. Oh, I think it. Here we go again. They retest the bottom again. From there, we go to the 1 minute. Failing to go lower, which is let's try going the opposite direction. Okay, I changed it, bro. Come on. It's not working. What the fuck? Excuse my language. This is annoying. So yeah, failure to go lower.
It's 11:45.
Creates a reason to test the other way around. Test the opposite direction. And I think I did something like this, but I got stopped out. And I think this is a restructuring to go higher, and I think I did go in somewhere around here, and then from there I think it just kidding me, man. Gosh, this is so annoying. No, it really went higher. Yeah, this was a block. More like a 5-minute opening range type of situation. Enter here. Long ass wait to get here. I'm usually working by this time right here, so yeah, I'm definitely not in it. Okay, and then Friday, yesterday, one minute so you can see. Move my lines around. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. So This is currently at the lower part of this candle, which is also kind of small. For me, that's bearish. Yesterday it started up here, went higher, and then the day of it went lower, trending lower, and then towards the open it's just continuing lower, and it has this base right here, and that's why I entered for a short, a quick short, just to grab a 341. No, can't do that. My bad. Let's see if this one. This is so lame. Dude, why are you doing this? Okay, there we go. It did do the 1 minute fulfilled. I think it was a no touch exit. Somewhere around there, bro. Yeah, no touch exit, and the rest of the day just, I think, kind of went higher, and it just chopped around a lot. So that's a quick recap of what happened. Sorry, it's sucking. Bar replay. And then Monday, we'll see. All depends where it opens. Is the internet just slow? Whatever. So as I set up for Monday, we'll see. Time to go to work. Well, let me turn off this guy like this.